Welcome to the Entrepreneurship Networking Program. Your host, Miller Jonathan Poku, and tonight we shall be talking about biofuel and its environmental and economic impact. And to help us understand this topic, we have Mr. Michelo Monga, the Marketing Officer for Tanex. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan.
Oh, we're proud to be hosted by you here, to be actually accorded the time from.
Actually, it's a pleasure to be here.
All right, okay. We'll be back shortly. Going for a break.
There is no better business app than EquipApp Equipment. Download EquipApp Equipment off your Play Store, equipping you with services you rightly deserve.
Welcome back. We are talking about biofuel, and we are pleased that we have Mr. Monga Michelo, who is the Marketing Officer for Tanex. Tanex is a company that came up, that was established by a group of university students, mostly from UNZA, that came up with a company and have a very nice and interesting product. So I'll just get right to it, Mr. Michelo. Obviously, our viewers are wondering what Tanex is all about. So maybe in your briefest words, please tell us about Tanex and when it was established and what is it actually producing.
Yeah, actually, Tanex started taking form way back in 2019. The whole Tanex actually means transforming Africa for the next generation.
Great stuff.
Yes. It was around the global SDGs. Okay. Yes. So, SDG number 3, 6, 12, 13, and 15, they center around about how to make life better. Yeah, especially SDG number 6. It talks about clean water and also sanitation.
That's sustainable development.
Sustainable, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it is around these sustainable development goals that Tanex was built around to see an opportunity to be part of the solution in terms of cleaning our town, in terms of cleaning our country, and also cleaning our continent. Okay. Yes. Okay. So mostly if you look around the litter that we have in the town, 75% of it is comprised of the plastic. Okay. Yes. So it is around those premises that we thought of converting the plastic into diesel. Okay. Yes.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I like the fact that, and actually I'm impressed because, you know, entrepreneurs are meant to be actually people that bridge the gap. So they see a problem and they bring solutions. And I like the fact that when you are coming up with your product or your company, you looked at the SDGs. You know, if you're maybe in Zambia, you might think that, oh, let me start up a business. You look at what are the goals that the government is actually going into. So you plan your business against those goals, so that actually, even when you're doing your business, it becomes easy. And I like the fact that you actually follow the SDGs. But obviously, we spoke about biodiesel, but maybe let's go a little bit deeper. Tell us the biodiesel that you've spoken about. Can you maybe, how do you make it, and what resources or raw materials are you using to make that biodiesel? Because obviously we know diesel is all over. Yeah. But the fact that you said bio, people are actually interested to know, oh, bio, okay. What is it that is doing differently? So maybe you can just explain a little bit about how it's actually made and what materials are used to actually make it.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much for the question. That's an interesting question, actually. Okay. Yes. Biodiesel can be made from many feedstocks, like vegetable oils. Okay. We have in the realm of vegetable oils, where we have soya beans. Okay. Sunflower. Yes, of which this is also an advantage to the farmers that are into growing sunflower and soya beans. Okay. Yes. So you can turn those vegetable oils into biodiesel. Yes, through the process of called transesterification.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the other stuffs that you can use to make biodiesel is used cooking oil that can be collected around from restaurants, homes, and also manufacturing, food processing industries.
Yes. Okay.
Sure.
Well, that's good. Maybe I'll go actually to my third question, which I had. I've been thinking about. Maybe you'll go a little bit further. What are some of the advantages of biofuel compared to this conventional fuel that we have? What is the advantage of biodiesel that actually supersedes actually conventional fuel, both economically and environmentally?
Well, there are many advantages of biodiesel over the conventional diesel.
Yeah.
Yes, and just to mention a few.
Yeah.
Biodiesel, in terms of the product itself, is a low sulfur diesel. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, compared to the conventional diesel. In the sense that when biodiesel is burnt up in the engine, it produces more of carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is taken up by plants. They need that during the daylight to grow. And we're using those plants to make the biodiesel at the end of the day. So it's like, it's the whole sake of renewing the energy.
Oh, that's photosynthesis.
Yes.
Of plants. Okay.
Yes, so
I can remember That's very good. Okay.
Yeah. So the other stuff is that to run the bio plant, you'd need manpower. Okay. So there's job opportunity for youths, for farmers. Yes, even the transportation part from the farming area to our industry, that transportation is again an opportunity for employment. Yeah. And the other stuff is that it also contributes to climate change. Yes, you know, there is this fight of climate change here and there. So the biodiesel is also part of the solution to fighting climate change.
Oh, okay.
Yes, as it contributes to, it has low greenhouse gases emission. Yes, and the fact that most of its emission is taken up by the plants and used back to make production of health plants. It's a plus to climate change and the direction the country is heading to.
Okay.
Yes.
And the fact that obviously other advantage is a value addition.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yes, sure. Obviously from the resources that have been used, you know, renewable resources, you're actually able to extend their use, which is actually value addition. And this is what actually the Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprises is actually pushing for. The Ministry of Commerce is what is actually pushing for through the Zambia Development Agency. So I think you've come timely with your product, and I'm happy to know and actually to tell the viewers that Tanex products are actually Zambia Bureau Standards certified. So you actually, the guys are on the right platform of actually doing business. So I'll just go to my next question. Do you think we have the capacity, or do you think you have the capacity to sustain the increasing demand of fuel in terms of the raw materials for making biofuel are concerned? Let's say maybe, do you think the capacity is there in terms of the resources that you're using to make the fuel to actually meet a certain, maybe not the full demand of fuel, but a certain gap that obviously we've been having demand for fuel for a long time, and you guys coming through with such an innovation has actually, you know, made us excited. So, but then we also want to also find out in terms of the renewable resources, do we have that capacity to actually make that?
Actually, yes, we do have the capacity. Looking at Zambia, it's an mostly it's an agricultural country. So we are more focused on the agriculture sector.
Yeah.
Yes, and the biodiesel is mostly centered around that.
Okay.
Yes, so the capacity to be part of the solution, it's there. Yes.
Okay.
Only we can look at the sustainability of the program.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we would need more of farmers to be engaged in this.
Okay.
Yes, we would need more of the active youths to be involved in this to make this a good reality.
Okay.
Yes, the capacity is there.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Yes.
currently, what's your capacity in terms of production? Maybe let's say per day. You know, everything equal, like actually on let's say maybe optimal utilization, optimal day, like where you make the most highest, highest production, like in a day. How many liters do you make or tons do you make of diesel per day?
Our plant has a capacity to produce 20,000 liters in a day.
Wow.
Yes, but we can only run up to 2,000 due to other challenges.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
No, I understand.
yes.
Understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
No, that's noted. Actually, that's actually noted. The fact that you guys started not long ago and you're able to actually reach that capacity level, I think it's actually commendable, and I think you guys are doing a very, very good job. Then we're aware of, or I'm aware of the expansion project. That is the production of course, the aware of the production of the biofuel from plastic? Yes.
Plastic conversion.
Plastic
Yes.
conversion, yes. Can you shed more light on that one? I'm actually very interested in that. The fact that we wastage around, plastics are all around. So when you told me about, when you mentioned about using plastics to make, the fuel, I was very excited to know about. So let's just shed more light about that so that our viewers can also understand and appreciate this project you are hoping to do.
Yeah, thank you very much. Tanex Energy is all about opportunities. I think you'd also be interested to know about that, because when we look at our current state of cleanness in our country, yes, so we discovered there was an opportunity to make use of plastic.
Okay.
Yes, we had. In our garbage composition, we have more of plastic. Actually, it's 90% plastic
Yeah.
of our garbage. Yes. So, an opportunity that Tanex Energy saw is converting this plastic into diesel through the process pyrolysis.
Oh, it's
Yes.
different from trans...
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
following you.
So as we expand in the biodiesel, we would like to extend our hand to plastic conversion.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, through the process of pyrolysis.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sure.
Okay. That's good. He's a marketing guy, but he's actually understanding chemistry here. So I think the guys are well engaged. That's actually good, and it will actually sort out a lot of problems, especially when it comes to plastic. I can see that you guys are giving solutions to the problems that Africa, or maybe even particularly Zambia, is actually facing, and it's pretty good. But obviously, for every business that is established, there are various challenges, and I'm sure you may have some challenges yourselves as you are doing your processes and as you're doing business. So just maybe mention some of the few challenges, or some challenges that you're facing in terms of reaching your production targets or reaching your sales targets. What are some of these challenges that you're actually facing?
Actually, the bigger challenge that we are facing is mostly the operational cost.
Okay.
Yes, to run about in town, to get our products from this end to the other end, to pay this guy for the movement of the product, and also to fund the guys that are collecting so that the products can be in one place.
Okay.
Yes. So mostly those are the challenges that we face, and in terms of manpower, I think we're well equipped.
Okay.
Yes.
Just operational costs?
Yeah, operational cost.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about in terms of, do you have any, let's say maybe marketing, or maybe it falls under operation cost? Maybe, what I mean by marketing, I mean maybe there are some people that may have not known about Tanix, what actually Tanix is doing, in terms of maybe like what you mentioned, like farmers. Maybe some farmers don't know that actually they can supply you some
soybeans.
Yes, or they can supply, or the restaurants can supply you some cooking oil. Like, don't you have some supply challenges, and how do you think you can resolve some of these logistical marketing problems? Maybe for now you can start if you're having any challenges, or maybe you've actually touched all the bases.
Actually, yes. Those are some of the challenges that we are facing. Yes, so it was difficult for us to pass the message, like going here door to door, just to evangelize for the message to be heard.
Okay.
Yes. So we sought for an individual who is going about, but he's not preaching about biodiesel.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reasons, I don't know what he tells them, but
okay.
we get from this guy.
Oh,
yes.
That's good.
So most people, they don't know about biodiesel. They are not aware of plastic conversion.
Yes.
So marketing, it's kind of like really hard to get to your target customers. And we're very grateful for an opportunity like this. With what you are doing, you are giving us a voice to be heard out there.
No,
Yes.
that's perfectly understood. You've heard Mr. Michello doing great stuff with his team. You know, a group of university students that graduated and started a company called Tanix that are doing wonderful things that we never actually thought Zambians would actually tap in. You know, it's a very, very involving industry. They're into processing industry, and obviously that's one of the things that the government is pushing. As you've heard, even from the midterm budget, which has been televised and showed, they're talking about manufacturing. You know, most of the times we were dealing in raw materials, but we've got students, graduates that have actually opened a company that is actually into processing and just need some support, you know, in terms of capital, you know, in terms of them meeting operational costs. So it's actually very, very recommendable. You know, just as we are ending our program, I would just want you to have any words of encouragement. You know, I'm very excited the fact that you know, you chose to say let's come together and you know, do this great stuff, you know. So I'm just want to get from you, do you have any words of encouragement for SMEs, especially startups, enterprises, for the youth? You know, what words of encouragement do you have for them?
I think the first thing is to believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is kind of the driving fuel to your dream. Yes, and also put God first. As you know, Zambia is a Christian nation, and yes. The other stuff is also surrounding yourself, your network.
Okay.
Yes, you need to surround yourself with people that have an understanding of your dream, people that can push you to another step in achieving your dream. And mostly this could be, it's easy to preach, it's easy to pass the message to your family members, because these are the people that have seen you grow. These are the people that have seen you being a man, being a lady, being an entrepreneur that you need to be. So it's very good to have a family, a supporting family. Yes.
Okay. Mr. Monga Michello, Marketing Officer for Tanix, is also a graduate from the University of Zambia, and he's actually come together with his fellow students and graduates to actually come up with Tanix, and they're doing great stuff. Thank you, sir, for joining us tonight, and we hope you for the best and hope Tanix actually reaches those heights.
Thank you very much for having me here.
No problem. Thank you, viewers, and see you next time.
There is no better business app than EquipApp Equipment. Download EquipApp Equipment off your Play Store, equipping you with services you rightly deserve.